Oh, hey, everybody. It's Saturday. Did it. We made it through another week. So welcome to Side Dish. I've been busy. Been off since Wednesday. We have some friends in town. Hoist is in the house. Amy is here, as always, behind the camera. Denise is doing some production assistant thing somewhere. She's here. Ooh. And yeah, I think we're gonna make coleslaw tonight. Except for I'm missing something. Wait, where's all my vegetables? Hey, Thing, are you down there? Can I have a cabbage, please? Ooh, hey, what's that? Hey, thanks. It's always good to have a thing, right? Yeah. So we're gonna make cabbage slaw. That's gonna be the base. Slaw is a lot of different vegetables. You can use all kinds of different cabbages. If you have a fennel, you could slice that up, and that would be good, fennel root. And so you do want to take the outside leaves off. We'll do that in a second after we get through everything. Hey, do we have a green cabbage down there somewhere? Oh, isn't that great? Everybody should get just just disembodied hand to hand do things. So I got two types of cabbage. I've got green and I've got red. It's just contrast. That's all I'm really doing. It's making some contrast, and it's going to look pretty when I'm done. The other thing I have is, do we have any carrots? I think carrots would be good in this. Yeah, right? Oh, hey. Wait. Hey. Sometimes they're not, I got multicolored, again, because we're making something pretty. We're going to eat it, but we also want it. So these are organic carrots. Did you know carrots came in more than one color? They do. We've got purple, standard orange, and these are flesh. I don't know.
Ivory.
I don't know.
Are carrots like potatoes and they're supposed to be purple?
Well,
out?
Yeah. So you go to a store, what do you see? You see orange carrots because that's what they were told. That's what the leading kind of carrot that you could get, easiest to grow. But now we're going back to like heirloom varieties of carrots and stuff like that. And we grow, you can grow all kinds of carrots. I once grew a hand carrot.
Oh God!
It literally had 5 fingers. It was like this. It had a thumb. Have any of you had any good success growing carrots? Because I don't know. I think I just never have a good sandy enough soil to have them grow well enough, which is what you really need so that they can go down and not stubby. I once pulled a carrot, it had like a stalk this big on it, and when I pulled it out, the carrot was this big. Can you imagine that kind of letdown? You're just like, what in the world are we doing with that? So the carrots are going to add a good, this is going to add a lot of crunch. The carrots are going to add crunch, but we're going to grate them. But they're also going to add a good amount of sweetness. I also have about a half a cup of fresh parsley leaves. I grew these in the garden, very fancy.
Ooh.
I know. And I'm going to add green onion. Why am I going to add green onion? But I don't have any green onion. We're going to have to figure out if we have any down in the basement. But because it's going to have you're going to get that oniony flavor, but it's not going to be overpowering from the full slaw. So do we have green onion down there, Thing? Ooh, fancy. Yeah. So I'm going to use about half this bunch, which is about 4. And really, it's just adding a little bit to it. It's not you're not gonna get overwhelming, but you're gonna get a bite of it, and you're gonna go, ooh, that's a little oniony, a little spicy. Ooh, a little shuffle. Then we're gonna make our dressing, which really consists of mayo, Dijon mustard, and apple cider vinegar. So I need that too. Do we have any down there? Ooh. I'm gonna keep this a disembodied hand around for everything. Denise, I'm sorry, you're fired. I'm just kidding. Anything. So that's it. So but there are a few things to think about when you're cutting these, especially these that they're cord, right? So they have this really thick, what is this, heart inside of these things, and it's really woody. It's tough. Cabbage is you can start. It's a cold weather crop. You can start it right as your frost breaks or a little earlier, and it'll grow all the way through summer. When we when I was growing up in Alaska, one of the things that the Alaska State Fair was known for was like giant world record breaking cabbages. What is a world record cabbage, Ted? Do we know that? Is it like it's like 150 pounds or something like that, right?
You're on the spot, Ted. Come on.
It's 356 pounds.
Is that a true statement? Everybody better fact check Ted.
I don't think that's right.
Fact check Ted.
Like that's not right. Tried to say it was 256 pounds.
I've seen them this big around before. Cabbage.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
It is silly.
So what do you do with cabbage? You make a ton of slaw. Now, had I thought about this a little bit more, I would have actually gotten a fennel because the fennel would have added a good you get a subtle flavor from it, and it just really good fennel fronds would have been added to it. We're gonna add celery seed, salt, pepper, and that's it. The rest of it is we don't need anything else.
Mayonnaise and mustard. Oh, you already talked about
that?
Yeah,
I talked
Sorry,
about
I got distracted.
This is one of the simpler things to put together. It's chopping vegetables. It's a big bowl, so it's not a lot of fuss. Like potato salad, like macaroni salad, like we've done in the past. This will benefit from a day, maybe two. Get it, everything shredded. Get everything into your bowl. Mix your dressing up, and then let it come together. Let it sit tight cellophane.
Hey, we got largest cabbage world record set by somebody in Palmer, Alaska.
Yep.
At the state fair was 125.9 pounds.
Jeez, Ted, you're way off.
Its head measured about 21 inches across, and its leaves spanned about 5 feet.
I know another head that is that big around. It belongs to Terry Bookie. So if you're out there, Terry, there you go. All right, so the first thing we're going to do is let's chop these. Take the outer leaves off. If you've got some damage to them, get underneath there, and you can, we're going to wash these two, but I'm going to wash them in the salad spinner. I'm going to slice everything, put it in the salad spinner. So if you're out there, we're using salad spinner just for you tonight. So the best thing to do is...
You're not going to slam it down like you do a head of lettuce?
No.
Why not?
Because I'm going to cut it out. So I'm cutting it in half, and then I'm going to quarter it. And the quartering is going to make getting that out easier because we're going to be able to.
Not that part, just the end, right?
No,
oh, not that part?
No, this is really tough and woody. It's not going to be as good. So we're going to use this and the red cabbage. We got a lot of cabbage here. So did I not? Wow, I did not do that at all.
No, that's what I'm saying. You didn't get it.
So, but that grows into here. See how the root comes into this part? This is not really where the leaves are. We can leave some of those, but I don't want this part really. We'll see. So just come in here and just cut it out, real gentle like, come underneath it. And whoop. Yep, got my tongue out today. That's how I'm concentrating on not cutting my fingers off. All right, that's good there. That's good there. The other thing, I'll leave some of this in there, but you can see how this is still part there. You need to cut that, at least cut that part out.
Will the worms eat that?
Oh yeah, they're gonna love the hell out of this. So, well, the worms are doing good. I fed them some watermelon we had. They'll love it. A little piece of celery. So I'm gonna just really, now that we got this, thin. You could go probably a little bit thicker, but you want to have, an eighth of an inch.
That's a quarter.
Quarter of an inch. I don't know. But we're not perfect here, right? We're never perfect. We don't know how to cut things perfectly. So just, get it what it like. If you like it thicker, make it thicker. You want it thinner, buy a mandolin and have a very uniform thing. Mandolin is a sharp cutting instrument. If you don't use the guard, you will cut your fingers off.
Okay, good. Thank you for that warning because I was going to give that one.
So, the other thing you want to do, so we're going to just throw this in the basket here while we're doing this so we can keep a clean station. Break it up with your fingers. So this is, we're going to make about 6 helpings of this. So you want about 2 pounds of red or green cabbage mixed together. That's the cabbage. And then, so I'm just, good to go. Again, if you get, pieces like this, break it up a little bit because you don't want, you want a variety, but you want to break it up a little bit at least. I hope everybody has seen kind of our increase in social media this last couple of weeks. I was trying to see what I could get done and how to draw some viewers to everything. So I've been working on that. I hope you saw the Facebook page, some of those posts. I got Instagram up. Everything's at Side Dish Cooking. I figured out how to do that on Facebook so that I can just you can just search for us at Side Dish Cooking, and then Side Dish Cooking at gmail.com. We're still looking for everybody to comment, subscribe, all that kind of stuff. And just the other thing is, if you've got suggestions or anything that you know of, anecdotes, you just want to say hi, go ahead and give us an email. Or tweet at us, or tag us on Instagram, all those fun things.
Do you know what brand of salad spinner that is? We did talk about how it's kind of a crazy one, but
I think this is isn't this like a Tupperware one we got? Yeah, it is Tupperware. Shout out to Andrea DiMichele for the Tupperware salad spinner. All right, so we'll use these for something else. Maybe I'll make some sauerkraut.
Let's like how much is in there? It's like halfway full?
Full.
Oh, yeah.
And that was, again, only halfway filled with what we want. So again, take some of the outer leaves off. They're going to be, they'll be more wilty than normal. And you want to get, look how much brighter and vibrant that is than that darker outer leaf. That's what we want. A little contrast, a little variety, spice of life. So, could you just use one cabbage type or the other? Yep. I recommend.
Oh, this is much more obvious now, that part that you were cutting out before.
Yeah. Look at that.
Gotcha.
Look at that leaf pattern.
You don't want that.
No.
All that woodiness there.
So
I was kind of thinking you were full of it, but now I know better. Sorry about that. Sorry for judging.
How many times? You should not doubt me. I know what I'm talking about. Okay, so again, I'm just kind of getting that part out. If you got a little bit, give it a trim.
Do the cabbage colors have different taste or nutritions?
Not that I know. I'm trying to think. I think they have vitamins. I think cabbages have like vitamin C. I think they have, I don't know. Does anybody know what the nutritional value of a cabbage is? Anyone?
Ted? In the house?
Anybody in the house? Anybody online?
Yeah, that's 12 calories per head.
I think that sounds made up. Don't listen to Ted.
Do not listen.
Ted seems to think that giving false information to you people out in the world is helpful to you. I don't believe it is. That's why we here at Side Dish wholly agree that Ted doesn't know what he's talking about. So, anyways. Actually, Ted and I have known each other since we were 5 years old. So there's not much he doesn't know about me or much I don't know about him. So that's just friendly ribbon what's going on here. And if he cries about it, well, that's on him. So I like coleslaw with, it's sort of one of those dishes that
It totally looks like the side cut of a brain.
Yeah, it really does. But it's true. Actually, that's really an interesting point. But I like side dish. Well, not side dish. I like side dish too. That's why I'm doing it. But I like coleslaw with like a barbecue sandwich or something like that, or
Pulled
like
pork.
get a pulled pork sandwich and throw some just sweet and tangy, a little sweet and a little tangy on there, and then just, oh man, it's so good. All right.
Lots of vitamin C. So if you're feeling like your quarantine is giving you scurvy, you should eat some cabbage.
Or if you're just a pirate and you happen upon a port that has a lot of cabbages, go ahead and do that. All right. So So I'm just throwing some water into here to knock off the obvious dirt. Obviously, it's not cold, as we've discussed, but the cabbage is nice and cold, so it kind of evens out. All right. If you lose some in the sink, it's fine. Look how much we have. How is everyone? We were off live last week. We missed you. Did you like the episode? It was fun to make. Shout out to Colton for his. Oh, hold on. I gotta go down the elevator. Pick up some stuff down here. And anyways, shout out to Colton for his help. So I'm gonna just give this a good spin. Very wobbly. I think it's rocking and rolling. If you don't hold on to it, you're gonna go like a rocket. Oh, that's good. All right. It's not a ton. Oh, look at that.
Oh my gosh, look at what a pretty color.
What is that? Look at that purple.
That's awesome.
Yeah. No.
Well, you can dye stuff with red cabbage.
You sure can. All right. So I
don't
just
leave that sitting there. That is like really precarious.
this.
Yeah,
Oh,
it looks like it's gonna dump on the floor.
I wouldn't do that.
You dye your floor.
That's right.
I know.
Anybody want to look? It's like it's not even really purpley. It's like bluey.
It's really
purple.
pretty.
Yeah, it's cool. All right, let's get this show. Jeez, I'm all over the place tonight. So we're just going to use 3 carrots. We're going to use this beautiful purple one, the traditional orange, and one of these. Because that's, oh, come on, give it to me. Now, is there any benefit to buying them with the tops on? I don't know.
It's pretty.
It is pretty. And I mean, if you've got them, you can feed them to your worms, put it in your compost pile. I'm just going to top them off. And
Oh, look at that purple one on the inside.
yeah, it's like, oh, look at that. So yeah, let's look at that.
Check it. That's cool. Are you gonna peel these?
I am going to peel them, and then I'm going to slice them. So
Grate them, right?
that's what I said.
Okay.
No, that's what you said, but that's what I meant.
Okay.
Okay. So we actually really don't need to wash these because we're going to take the outside. I am going to rinse them off after we're done, but
I feel like you should rinse them now. Really?
yeah, no, I'm taking the skin off of them.
Okay.
So again, look at that. That is
Oh, that's a really pretty color.
So I am going to grow carrots next year, and we're going to see what's happening and see if I can actually make it happen. Ooh, that's a fun thing. We'll look at the end too.
Oh, that's nifty.
It's almost like
a witch's finger.
yeah. I'll get you, my pretty. Don't come after me, Wizard of Oz people. Anyways, these also can go to your worms, your compost bin. It's good food. And then this is an OXO Good Grip. If you're looking for a really good potato peeler or just vegetable peeler, that's the one I like. It's got a wide handle and it's good. Yeah. Now, the other thing I could do is if I wanted to, I could just use the peeler and make the stuff to go in there and cut it in half and just have the appropriate size there. But I kind of want it to be a little bit thicker, but I'm not sure if I'm going to get that. I'd have to come in at it like this to get the large.
That seems knuckle busting.
Yeah, so I'm not going to do that. We're calling an audible in the middle of the play here. Here we go. So, did we get any? How is everybody out there? I didn't hear any response.
We have a lot of information about how good cabbage is for you.
That's good.
We have some comments about the camera being much better last time.
Yeah, well,
than this one.
We're working on it. The camera we used last time was we used a lot. We actually used 2 GoPros. We used the DSLR. It's really easy to do that because you have to have 1,000 subscribers on YouTube in order to go mobile live, which is what I could do with a GoPro, but I don't have 1,000 subscribers, but you can help with that. Tell all your friends. Tell all your families. If you enjoy this show, get out there and be a mouthpiece for Side Dish. Help us out.
And Ted is adding to the.
He's in the house and in the chat. So
yeah.
It tells me.
He's talking about the gas that cabbage and cauliflower and things like that can make for you.
Well, let's put it this way. He is a chaos bringer, and so here we are. That's true, though. What section of the world eats the most cabbage, I wonder? Do you think it's like a cold weather like country, or is it? Where's coleslaw from? I know they eat a lot. You know, they eat a lot of root vegetables in like the Eastern Bloc. I wonder if that's like just because that's what they can grow a lot of. All right,
because of the temperature.
Probably. I'm gonna cut that little tip off because it's gonna be woody. And we're just gonna. You can make that a little thicker if you needed to.
I don't think I would have cut it in half first. Are you causing yourself more hassle?
No.
By not having anything to hold on to?
No.
Okay. You did it like that so they would be like on your fork size, yeah?
Yeah. I don't want, I mean, and I'm also doing this a little thicker because you want to have, you're going to all this effort to have the carrot in there and you're making coleslaw and you want it to be a little crunchy. So, you know.
I don't think that's any more effort than grating it.
Probably not, but I wanted to give the options of that.
And it will be pretty in there.
It's true. So. This could, irregularities. That's fine. We're gonna.
I'll just eat that.
Waste not, want not.
Okay.
So I'm also demonstrating that if you really wanted to, you could take this and do matchsticks, and add like that. Did you see that?
And if you really wanted to, you could just buy shredded carrot peppers.
Well, that's the other thing I was going to say.
If you were in a hurry.
If you were in an even bigger hurry than 25 minutes, well, this will probably take 45, obviously, because I'm jabbering up here. But
I was going to say, you have 3 minutes. You better hustle.
Yeah. But this recipe, if you were like making for dinner, it's 25 minutes. That's all you need. You're going to get 25 minutes out of it, and you're going to easily be able to get this going. Again, I'd make this a day ahead. If you know you're going to be doing a barbecue or something like that, like we're smoking a brisket, we put it in the inside the immersion circulator, aka the sous vide, and we did it for almost 24 hours, and now it's been almost 4 hours since we put it with some smoke. So,
Sandra doesn't like it when you talk about the main menu.
Yeah, he told me that yesterday at golf. But if you don't talk about what golf or what goes with your side dish, what's the point? It is an accompaniment. All I'm saying is that you should just, but we're not making the main dish. I'm just telling you what I'm eating it with. I'm sorry, Sandra, that your sensibilities have been. Ooh, see?
Ooh.
See, that's why you want to do that. It's going to be so nice in there, right?
Yeah, that's cool.
So that's why I'm going to really matchstick these up so we get that contrast with the outer skin too. Plus, it shows you a little bit of the difference in what you could do if you just didn't have any of these things and you just had a nice chef knife. So I don't know. I think I like coleslaw a lot actually, but I've eaten a lot of bad coleslaw, and it's because I don't want to. The amount of dressing that you're going to see we're going to make, it's going to look like not maybe enough, but when you add it to this and the salt that you add to seasoning and all that, juice inside the cabbage is going to release, and it's going to sort of make its own, it's going to loosen it up and make its own sauce. So, I think that that's going to be good. And I don't want like a just deluge of coleslaw sauce when you're taking a bite. You want to taste everything that's in there, right? So just be cognizant when you're making this about how much, how much you're getting.
I think it's just supposed to hold it all together. That's it.
Yeah, it's sort of like when we were making potato salad. You're not making, or macaroni salad. You just want it to kind of coat everything, like any dressing. I think that's the thing with salads in general, right? Which is I mean, slaw is a subsection of salad, and of some sort. And so the dressing, I think oftentimes people put way too much dressing on their salads. So that's why, like, you get those bag salads. They're like a teeny tiny bit of dressing for that big bag. A lot of times we actually even cut that in half because it seems like even that's a little bit too much. I like to have it coated. That's about all you need. So yeah, we're making little matchstitch carrots, but it's going to be so vibrant in color. I mean, come on, folks. What do you want? Something you're not gonna. You can spend some time and make this. Family's gonna love you for it.
Do you need a separate bowl for the dressing?
Probably, but I can get that in a few seconds because it's right behind me. Yeah, see, you can't. This is not like if you're buying orange carrots, you're not gonna get that. You're gonna get the real good flavor. There's gonna be good flavor out of that too. Probably no different than the orange, maybe. I don't know.
This will probably work.
I mean, I don't know. Half the time I don't know what I'm talking about. So I finally decided, we did, thanks to the last live show, I finally decided on a design for the t-shirts that everybody has been clamoring for. We're gonna have the side dish logo on the upper left pocket area, and then on the back it's gonna say this will probably work, because obviously I say that enough that it's become our unofficial kind of slogan. All right, so we're gonna toss that, but so you could add a lot of different herbs. Add some cilantro into this. Add some if you had fennel fronds, if you had a little dill, same thing. And all I'm doing is I'm just gonna take it off. I'm not gonna cut this because it's gonna have. We're just gonna take straight off the leaves in here. I don't want any of the stalks. And really, that's a loose half cup. If you don't want that much, or I would just keep all your herbs to about a loose half cup of whatever you're using of a mixture. So, well, I need some water. It's a little smoky still here. It's also been super hot in Marino Spires, and it is unbearable outside during the day. So.
Ted says if you ever do oversize your cabbage, you can strain it using a kitchen spider. Where's your new spider?
Oh, yeah. We should probably talk about this. So, I gotta be more specific in what I ask for. Here
it comes.
When you ask for a larger spider, be careful what you wish for. So, here's what we use, and here's what showed up. I would say this is at least 5 times as big.
It is larger.
It is larger, but as we discovered, it does not fit in the 12-inch pot that we have. So, in order to, I think what we'll probably ask for maybe something in the middle. I don't know, just like sort of in the middle of this. I appreciate the effort and I appreciate the gift, but we'll hang it up. We'll hang it up right. We can just hang it up right here, and we can just like. But I have a feeling if I said, well, now I have this big spider, I need a bigger pot to make things in so I can use it, that, I don't know, a 30-inch wide pot will show up, and I'm going to have to then be cooking giant things and giant side dishes. And that just seems, that might be a little bit too much. We're going to have to start cooking outside, and then what am I going to do without that food? So, yeah. So.
There is already a comment about you needing a bigger pot now.
Perfect. It's just a self-fulfilling prophecy.
Oh, Raymond says that would fit his mom's wok.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good point, Raymond. Oh man.
Giant donuts. Someone's suggestion. Are donuts a side dish if we have them with eggs?
Yes.
And bacon, right? Then they're a side dish.
Make olive oil.
Listen. I know the name of this show is Side Dish, and that is true. We're not making main dishes. So if we make a donut here and there, I mean, if you eat it with something else, go for it. So, I like a donut. What's going on out there? It seems like there's a lot of fun stuff going on in the chat.
There appears to be some smoke blowing in from the south right now. Oh, that's too bad.
That is not going to be great. I guess I'll stay home all day tomorrow and do something else. Okay. I hope everybody has a nice Labor Day and doesn't do any work on Monday. Yes, if you didn't know.
And you're wearing your mask.
Yeah. Monday is Labor Day. So, thanks to everybody who works their butts off all year. I know I do. So,
even if you have to work on Monday, we appreciate you.
That's for sure. Probably appreciate you a little bit more because you have to go in on a federal holiday.
Yeah. Sure.
Okay.
Sauce time?
Well, we're going to cut these up. Well, that was very loud. Same thing we've done in the past. We're just going to cut the little kind of ugly bits off here. Oh, I don't want to do that because I need that for the worms, and they don't like onions. They just don't. So remember, you can cut the tips of your green onions off. Put these in a little bit of water. They're the gift that keeps on giving. They will sprout up, and they will, as evidence by that. What? A game in the system. I'll never have to pay for green onions again. Anyways, I've already got some that I've already planted in the. That one fell in a beer glass in here. That'll be extra good later. So I'm gonna again look at your vegetables. Take the outer skins off of them. I'm gonna give these a quick rinse in the old stinky poo here in a sec. But if you've got if it's just dirty, you want to take care of that. So what do we got here? Yeah, perfect. All right, I went with 4. If you want more, use the whole bunch. But I'm just using 4. I don't want to. Oh, sorry, I moved. I sidestepped and shit. He's like, where'd he go? Camera magic. Ooh, I want to show you these. Look at these hibiscus I grew. I got these hibiscus out there, and look at these pretty radiant colors. Look at that.
Ooh, those are beautiful.
Oh, my goodness. It's like a little slice of Hawaii right in my backyard. Okay. So what am I going to do with these? I'm going to do something crazy and go on the bias. I'm going to cut them, like this. Why? More surface area.
Oh, look at you, fancy.
I know, right?
I've never seen you do that before.
Well, we have guests, so I'm just getting fancy for everybody. You want to have, again, everything you want to have in this is you want to have a little tooth to it. So
we did, we could talk about that. We went to an estate sale today that was
horrifying.
Scary.
I think the person might have still been in the house. And I mean their spirit. So.
Does it matter which end of the onion you start from?
I don't think so. You're going to end up with,
Seemed easier to start from the end that you started from.
Yeah.
It's stiffer. But.
Yeah. Tossing these a little bit, picking up. Oh man, you just instantly smell. So again, that's just to give you a little bit of that onion flavor. All right. So we're so close to done, everybody. I know, but we've got all our veg in a big bowl. Want to have a big bowl? I'm going to use. I'll probably use the salad tossers for this to mix it. Have a big enough bowl so you have some room to do stuff. So, if you didn't know it.
Ooh, good catch.
So loud. Okay, where are we at here?
Oh, I can smell the onions now.
You can?
Mm-hmm.
Perfect. What is going on? Oh no, my recipe's disappeared. That's not good. It's not really a recipe. It's more of a.
We need some.
It's a guide. Okay. So the sauce, I'm using a more put together ratio because I've made it in the past where I've winged it and it sort of can come together, but this is kind of a little, So, what do we got here? In a separate bowl, stir the mayonnaise. And we need, how much mayonnaise? How much do you think? I think 1 cup?
Quarter cup.
Ooh, 1 cup.
Dude, that's a lot.
That's a lot of, that's all.
All right.
That's it. All right. Oh, spoon.
Rubber spatula, no?
Oh, yeah, that's a good point.
That's why I'm here, folks.
Good point, my love. All right. Again, it seems like a lot, but look at, I mean, this is the amount of veg we're working with. So once you get it with the other ingredients, it's gonna, you know, it's gonna be fine. It's really not all that. I mean,
So much.
if you were to eat this, just a cup of mayonnaise by itself, which I don't recommend, that's probably a lot. But, you know, if you're a huge mayonnaise alone fan out there, I'm sorry I offended you by that statement, but just saying, it's probably not the best thing to do. So, throw that in there. How much Dijon mustard? We need 2 tablespoons. Have we already talked about the Grey Poupon commercials in the 80s?
I
the
love
90s?
those.
That's so crazy. Why did I still think like it's been ingrained in my brain that like Grey Poupon is like what rich people's mustard is. So we got it. Come on. Ooh, it's brand new.
We have tried Japanese mayo. We have Japanese mayo in the fridge, but
QB.
you opted not to use it?
We don't have enough.
Oh.
So
Bummer.
that just seems silly. Come on. A tablespoon is a tablespoon. I guess that is a different type of tablespoon. I guess I got a teaspoon to do a tablespoon. Or at least a smaller spoon to do that. All right. It wouldn't be an episode of Side Dish if I didn't, like, you know, dirty up 400 dishes. So you can see, I'm kind of.
John really wants you to use the teaspoon to measure a tablespoon.
A teaspoon to measure a tablespoon?
Well, he's now shouting that 2 half tablespoons equals a whole, but there's not half tablespoon on there.
No, it's
It
a
goes tablespoon, teaspoon, and then fractions of a teaspoon.
Yeah. Wow. It's getting aggressive in the chat about that. You don't have to have one. If I had it, I would do that. Crazy out there. All right. We're going to do celery seeds, so we just need to add 2. Really, we're just mixing this together, right? So we need
Some
1
shake.
teaspoon.
Oh,
Take your lid off. That's a lot, but it's gonna add.
add what?
Gonna add a little crunch. It's gonna add a little celery flavor.
I hope you have enough.
I got enough. I might have just enough. Oh, I do. Planning.
You lied. Planning. Nice try.
Mental note: buy celery seed. And a 1/4 teaspoon of sea salt, which you can eyeball this. I've actually got just a 1/4 teaspoon. This is what a 1/4 teaspoon looks like. It's not that much. So same thing on ground pepper. We're just, again, eyeballing that. And I think,
Vinegar.
2 tablespoons of vinegar. If you wanted to give this like a little Asian flair, you could put rice wine vinegar in there. You could put a little sesame oil in there. That'd be real good too. So. If this is a real cookie show, they'd have done a close-up of that splash, and everybody would have been like, ooh, I meant to do that on purpose.
It's a real cooking show. We're really cooking.
I mean, we are. It's. Ooh, should we use? Ooh, we got a new whisk, everybody. What is new whisk? Oh, here it is. We found out we were looking. It's a French whisk. So, you know.
We're looking at our resident French expert to see if she recognizes such whisk. She says yes.
That's good because I would hate to be talking out my butt and really ruin the credibility of this show. All right, so the other thing too is if you want, like, if you don't think this is loose enough, which I don't think it's loose enough, I'm going to add a little bit more vinegar, just like another tablespoon, and that's going to give it. It's to taste. I'm going to taste it.
Well, you haven't
first.
tasted it yet.
Exactly.
Okay.
So I think just if I was looking at a consistency thing. Well, I got a spoon.
Did you move that mayonnaise out of our way, please?
No. Mayonnaise is a star here. We're just going to eat mayonnaise all day. Did I throw that in the sink? Nope, I put it over here.
Oh, Denise is bringing you one.
I know. She's bringing it.
Why do you have so many?
One for you.
Oh, that was nice.
I am considerate.
You are considerate.
What do you think? Let's get it. Let's get a consensus here.
Tangy.
I didn't want you to put any more vinegar in there. I think maybe you need some sugar.
I don't think it needs sugar. This doesn't call for sugar.
It needs sugar.
Why would it need sugar?
Because it's so tangy.
But you want it to be tangy.
I don't like it.
Let's mix it with everything and then
Okay, let's
taste it.
How are we going to add sugar after you do that, though?
You just spread it on top and toss it again.
Okay.
Like it's a cake. Like it's a cake, everybody. We're just going to chop it with a little
Cabbage
Torbanado
cake.
sugar. It's going to be delicious. All right. Nope. It's kind of rounded.
Rounded. Darn it. So close. So close to perfection.
It does.
Don't waste any of that. Oh, what's happening?
I'm going to toss it first.
Oh,
I know. I don't know where the other one is, so we're going to have to improvise. Oh, here we go.
oops, I forgot to track you. Sorry.
You wouldn't think we've been doing this for 15 weeks.
I watched you with my eyes.
So it is as much chaos as it looks like from this part of the world.
Uh-oh. There's
What's it?
some sass going to come on the chat.
Oh no.
It's coming from right next to me, but they're going to put it
Yeah,
in the chat.
there's just a little bit of giggle and
Oh, goodness.
every time he says something, it's like like a hyena. If you got a bigger bowl, get a bigger bowl. Thanks, Denise.
You're from the fork.
Doing a great job. I'm probably gonna add a little bit more of that.
Yeah, there was salt and pepper in the sauce.
There was salt and pepper in the sauce. It's not a lot, but
I guess it's dressing,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. So.
Celery seed's really mild. I expected more from that, especially the amount that you put in there.
Yeah, it was a lot.
But I think the only other time I've ever had celery seed is in a Bloody Mary.
Oh, that's true, I guess. I don't know if it gives you like a crunch or what. I mean, it's got to give you something. They wouldn't add it. I don't know. Now, you're going to eat this with something. I won't mention anything because I don't want to offend Sandor, but you're going to eat this with something that is going to be the main dish with what you're cooking. And a lot of times, like as I said before, you're going to eat something that's probably going to be savory. It's going to be fatty. It's going to be, I don't know, it's going to be good. Smoky. This is going to cut through that. Did I get a fork? I did get a fork.
I did too.
I know. I'm going to taste it first so I can save you from making that face you made about it being too not sweet enough. Oh,
That's how you know this isn't a real cooking show.
I don't know about that. I think it needs more apple cider vinegar. But
No.
you get the, oh man, it's really good. The carrots really pop through. What do you want? More? There you go.
No, I want less. That's weird. Okay. Okay. Thanks.
The carrots really pop through. You get the green onion. You do get the parsley actually does stand out. I like that. And the cabbage has got really, really good crunch. This is what I want. Now, over time, this is going to soften because of the dressing, like any salad. But it's still going to be good up to a couple of days. After that, if you haven't eaten it all the way through, then you're messing up. What do you think?
It's good the way it is, yeah.
Yeah. You think it doesn't need a little splash?
No.
Oh, okay. Wow. All right. Well, in 45 minutes, right on cue, we did it. We made coleslaw. I do have. We probably should have. Ted, you probably should have checked on the brisket, but whatever. Anyways, you got coleslaw. Use it for every barbecue meat that you're gonna make. Is a good side for that.
Oh, did you show us the bowl?
You want to see the bowl?
Yeah, do it quickly. Okay.
Okay. Letting this sit is going to only add to the melding of the flavors. You're going to rehydrate through the sauce some of the celery seeds as well. That's going to pop some flavor. The salt and pepper is really subtle. It's not even really. It doesn't need it. Yeah, it's really good. I think. What do you think?
So yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah.
It'll be really good with our main dish of which we will not name.
Yeah. Sandor. Anyways.
Okay.
Thank you for joining us for another episode. We really appreciate you coming. Go out and be kind to people, be loyal, and do something nice for somebody else. And we'll see you next week. Okay.